Hi, WebSPR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. It's the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and we are back with Doug Upstone, nonstop Doug Upstone throughout the NFL season with us doing his regular segment, Value Plays. We've only got 4 games coming up this weekend, Doug Upstone, but you've got 3 plays that you think have at least a little bit of value for us?
I certainly do, Peter.
All right, that sounds great. How'd you do last week with just 4 games?
Well, I had an interesting week with the plays. On this segment for the value plays, I had a winning week again. On the other one, didn't do as well because I was done in by the weather in Cincinnati on the total.
Yeah.
And then on Cincinnati, on the money line, I got taken down by a couple of knuckleheads, one named Vontez Less Than Perfect and Adam Donkey Kong Jones.
Well, look, we're really pushing it here. Just 4 games, very, very tight line, so we always appreciate your opinions and your analysis. Doug Upstone, what is your first value play for us? Divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
My first value play, Peter, is with Arizona to topple Green Bay. Now, don't count me, among the people that think Green Bay is completely fixed by their victory that happened against Washington. Yes, they played better. They certainly looked better, especially from the second quarter on. But I'm just not sure this team is really ready to play and step up to the next level. Now, the 2 things that really concern me in this game are, one of them is rest. Arizona will be off of 13 days, and the Packers will be on a short week compared to just normal. So I think that's one factor against them. And then the other, even though I'd like to make a case for Aaron Rodgers and his crew as touchdown underdogs, the other element of this game to me is that the Cardinals are off a loss also. They got thrashed by Seattle, which I think helps them coming into this game to be more focused, even though they just routed the Packers 3 weeks ago. I think we got the better team here at home, and I got the Birds by 10.
Listen, Doug, I'm in your camp. I'm with you. This is all a judgment call on what to make of the Packers right now. I'm on your side. I'm leaning Arizona -7 for sure. What's your second value play for us, Doug?
My second value play, Peter, is with Carolina. Now, I have a longtime friend of mine who's a season ticket holder for the Panthers living in Charlotte, and he regularly visits the front office. Now, he confided in me that he talked to any number of people within the Panthers organization, and they are very displeased with the outside world because they feel that if they were in a bigger market with them having a 15-1 record, that the world will be saying, what a great team this is. And this team is just, it's one of the best teams in recent history. Then I also look at what the odds makers are doing. We're seeing either the Carolina at favored as either 2.5 or 3-point favorites. And I know Ron Rivera is going to bring this up to his team, that they're being still, once again, underappreciated. And the fact that they won in Seattle against this team already this year. I think when I look at this game, I think you're going to have a very motivated team. I think Seattle, with their injuries, and they were so fortunate to win last week, and the fact this is their 3rd consecutive road game, I think we got a motivated home favorite that gets the job done as the NFC's top seed.
I'm with you again, Doug Upstone. I took this one. I took it at 2.5. I'm a little bit concerned because the line surprised me how low it was, although I guess you can make a good argument with Russell Wilson and how awesome Seattle has been that it does make some sense. I was expecting the line to be a little bit higher, and I'm in agreement with you. Carolina -2.5 I thought was a pretty good play. All right, what's your third value play for us, Doug Upstone?
The third one, Peter, is a little confusing based on things that I'm seeing on the lines. Now, initially, for the article that I wrote for SBR, when I saw the line, it had Denver that had been at 7 was down to a pick. So that was my choice, Denver as a pick. Now, since then, I'm seeing a lot of these different sports books have either taken that game off the line or have gone back up to 7. So I'm really a little bit confused there. So my second option, beyond this, because I'm not really sure which way to go, because there's no value in taking Denver at 7, was the total. Now, I've seen, again, we got some variables here. I've seen the total anywhere from 48 to 50, and I think that is a good value to play under because Ben Roethlisberger, no question, is injured, and he will play, but if he gets hit, he could go out of the game, plus the fact that I think they're going to have to use shorter pass routes, which makes their passing game a little less effective, so I would go that direction. Conversely, I have also seen a couple of 39s or 40s on this game. So my advice overall in this game is that I think there's value if you get Denver at a low number, less than 2.5, if it happens to come up again, or to play the under as long as it's at least 48 points on this contest.
All right, fair enough, Doug Upstone. I have not even considered making a play or giving an opinion on that game as of Wednesday afternoon. On Friday, when there's a market-wide line and we know all the information, then maybe I'll revisit it and think about something else. As of right now, that game is completely crazy. As far as I'm concerned, Doug Upstone, thanks so much for your thoughts. Talk to you again next week.
Thank you, Peter.